my name is Ashley Carter. I'm here with the Santa Clara Valley Water District. I run our landscape rebate program, and right now we're here with Abelardo, and he's going to show us how he is converting the overhead sprinkler system to drip irrigation. So this garden's in the process of being renovated from removing the lawn and putting in low water using plants. They've laid down the weed fabric to help as a barrier between the to make sure none of the old lawn sprouts back up. It's not totally necessary, but it is useful, so you can definitely put that in your landscape. The plants have been planted, and now he's going to start retrofitting the irrigation system to drip irrigation system.
So once you get everything clear, we got already converting from high pressure to low pressure.
Because the overhead irrigation system needs a lot more pressure than the drip does, so you have to make sure you put the pressure reducer.
Supposed to be a saving water project, so we need less water, so less pressure, and that's the requirement to use this kind of materials. That's what we call octobubbler that we get in the drip system. So we find a point of connection, then we install one of these emitters. So like for this section, we need a small one. We need a quadro bubbler. Oops.
And so this used to be a pop-up sprinkler here, but you took the sprinkler out and converted it?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we removed the sprinkler head. We don't need it anymore. So now we only need an adapter. Okay. We need the quadro bubbler. That's used to attach it. They gotta be on thread. They got a thread. Then we're gonna go for the tubing. So we need to measure the distance between each plant to the emitter. Just to have a rough idea. Then cut it to size and attach it to the emitter. Once you got the distance right, we put what we call a butt plug at the end of the pipe.
And that keeps debris and bugs from crawling inside?
Exactly. Okay. Not too much for the water that's coming out. The emitter is already got some gallons. They're going to deliver per minute or per hour. So basically, it's only to cover from debris or insects to get inside of the pipe. So we got the distance, and then we're going to use only like a staple. So we put a staple.
And that keeps the line down and in place so it doesn't pop up.
Line, but that's just the basic. Okay. So in the end, we need to attach every hose nice and neat to the fabric so it doesn't move, because we want to have mulch or rock to cover the whole area. But that's basically the process for every one of those plants.
Okay.
The same thing.
So this particular adapter will allow you to connect to 4 plants, and then the octobubbler is 8 plants?
8 plants.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be only just a normal sprinkler head valve. You don't need nothing else. You don't need to replace them. The only thing you need to add is the filter and pressure regulator. It's all together on the same device. It acts like a pressure regulator and a filter. So in case some debris goes into the valve, he's going to keep it.
Okay. Yeah, because the drip irrigation has really small openings, and so if you get debris in there, it gets clogged up easily. So this part's really important, right, for drip irrigation. You can't just use the existing valves.
You cannot, because it's too much pressure, and then some of those tiny hoses they're going to blow off with too much pressure. So it's basic to use one of these. You don't need to replace the valve, but you need to add one of these.
Yeah, so if your valves are still working and they're not leaking or anything and they're fine, there's no reason to throw them away?
No.
Okay.
No. Unless they got, unless you really want to replace it, but it's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't need to need nothing else. Everything gets same thing. Get to the controller. Everything is, but you need less time to water in. So you don't need to have the timer working for hours. So you only need a little bit of time to get water for the whole plants.